Suddenly another voice spoke, low and melodious, its very sound an enchantment. Those who listened unwarily to that voice could seldom report the words that they heard, and if they did, they wondered, for little power remained in them. Mostly they remembered only that it was a delight to hear the voice speaking. All that it said seemed wise and reasonable, and a desire awoke in them by swift agreement to seem wise themselves. When others spoke, they seemed harsh and uncouth by contrast, and if they gainsayed the voice, anger was kindled in the hearts of those under the spell. For some the spell lasted only while the voice spoke to them, and when it spoke to another they smiled, as men do who see through a juggler's trick while others gape at it. For many the sound of the voice alone was enough to hold them enthralled, but for those whom it conquered the spell endured when they were far away, and ever they heard that soft voice whispering and urging them. But none were unmoved. None rejected its pleas and its commands without an effort of mind and will, so long as its master had control of it. "Well," it said now with gentle question, "why must you disturb my rest? Will you give me no peace at all by night or day?" Its tone was that of a kindly heart aggrieved by injuries undeserved.
When the biological becomes irrelevant is when things effectively stop existing. So, for example, imagine the argument about whether or not people are still evolving. Well, in a sense, running through the forest, jogging, you get way less mosquito bites than if you walk. But, so the thing is, does that mean there's a subtle arms race happening between, larger and larger mosquitoes that can move quite, well, not larger and larger, maybe larger and larger, but mosquitoes that can move fast and target, okay? There could be an arms race between us and that. It's the next kind of phage, in a sense. So, one could argue, though, that actually no, mosquitoes can't evolve that fast, because we're going to move on to something else. Like jogging and walking are just hobbies now. They're no longer necessities, and hobbies can be essentially fads. We'll probably jog and walk indoors in the future on these omnidirectional treadmills. So in a sense, we're leaving some biology behind, and biology that just really can't keep up, essentially will stop existing in our world.